Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. And today we are going to be doing another wishing session. Today we are going to be wishing for Shenhe. I'm pretty sure that's how he said it in the live stream. He's Chinese, I'm not, so I'm going to assume that he is correct in the pronunciation of Shenhe. But anyways, this is the new character, just came out today, and you'll probably be seeing it tomorrow. But it is the character event wish, the Transcendent One Returns. Now, as always, before going into a wishing session, I would recommend you do the character trial. I already tried her out. She seems all right. She doesn't do a ton of damage, but I think her kit is mainly designed to support specifically cryo characters. And so that's another thing I would check and make sure that this character is actually going to be useful for you before you wish, because her main purpose is to make cryo characters a lot better. I have Ganyu, I have Ayaka, so I'm hoping to greatly amplify those with this character. Plus, she looks amazing. That could be another reason that you might want to wish on a character. But you can see up here, I have saved up a lot. Now, um, obviously, before I go into summoning sessions, I always try and make sure I can guarantee the character, so hit pity twice, which is 180 wishes. You don't exactly need that because we're probably not going to hit pity twice in a row. Um, but it's good to have that little bit of buffer. Plus, there are some things coming up that I might want, specifically Yai Miku and maybe Amos Bow. Depending on how this wishing session goes, I might go for Amos for my Ganyu, because my Ganyu's build is a little bit whack right now because I've been too lazy to craft that bow. Because I was like, what if I get an Amos bow? Then I'll be sad that I crafted this Inazuma weapon. But that's neither here nor there. Today we're going to be wishing for Shenhe, and we are going to go into our history and see the last time we wished was for Raiden Shogun. You can see here that after we got Raiden Shogun, I haven't wished at all. This was the rest of the 10 polls, so we're 5 wishes into pity. That's also where we got our first Kujo Sara, which was cool, but I didn't end up really using her. Um, could be a usable character for some people, but I didn't find a good way to use her quite yet. But anyways, we're going to get into the wishing session. We're probably just going to do 10 polls and we'll hope for the best. If I can save a whole lot of stuff, then it will become more likely that I will go for something like Amos Bow, because right now I want to be able to guarantee this character. I want to be able to guarantee Yai Miku, and I really like Kazuha. He's one of the few characters that I skipped and I now regret skipping, so I would like him. Other characters coming up, like you see Zhao here. I'm not really interested in Zhao. And the next two banners, Zhongli and Ganyu, I already have both of them. So I'm not really looking at either of those. But if Kazuha comes back, he's definitely something that I'm considering. Or maybe a weapon. Last time you guys saw me wish for my first 5-star weapon banner, which was Staff of Homa for my Hu Tao. And we got it pretty quickly, so I was pretty happy with that, but we can't rely on that. So we need to save as many wishes as possible. But anyways, let's get into the 10 polls with 5 pity. We'll keep count a little bit here. We are looking for Yunjin as well. Widsith right off the bat, huh? Also a Chongyun. But yeah, I'd like to get Yunjin. Obviously, she will be available for everyone for free from the Lantern Rite event. Um, but getting her now would be nice, because then I can pick. Ooh, a Sayu. Sayu is one of the 2 characters I don't have, or 2 4-star characters I don't have. The other one being Toma, and I guess Yoon Jin now. Is there another one I don't have? I think I have all the 4-star characters besides now Yoon Jin and Toma. That's it. But that's nice. I kind of wanted to get Sayu, but I couldn't rationalize rolling for her at the time, because I really didn't want to get the 5-star character that was on there. And I didn't want to waste a whole bunch of gems and then end up with a 5-star I didn't want. But that's a good pull. Um, We got 3 4-stars in a single 10 pull, one of them being a new character, which is sweet. Chongyun, I'm pretty sure I already have him C6, so we just get some Masterless Star Glitter from that, and then a Widsith. Widsith's a pretty decent weapon. But anyways, let us continue with this. We're hoping to maybe win the 50-50. That way we use as few wishes as possible. But I would like to get in a Yunjin before that. Uh, just so, like I was saying before, in the Lantern Rite event, I can either pick to get a Yunjin constellation, or I can pick a different character that I want constellations for, like maybe a Ning Wang. Um, and there it is, right there. Great pull. Just the fantastic luck today already. New characters, back-to-back 10 pulls. Now the only thing that could make it better is if we got Shenhe on the next 10 pull. But I mean, that's just wishful thinking at this point, right? I also need a lot of this. I forget which one. This one. This one's the Masterless, right? This is like Masterless Stardust. I don't remember what either of these are called. I need some of this because I haven't been wishing a lot, as you could tell by the fact that we haven't wished since Raiden Shogun, except for those few pulls that we did on the weapon banner. So I haven't been wishing a lot, so I don't have a lot of that stuff, and I want to be able to buy the intertwined fates and the acquaint fates out of the shop. It's always nice to get you some free wishes for doing wishes. It's like wishes that spawn themselves, right? So it's good to always buy those. We got a Dragon's Bane, which is technically Yunjin's showcase weapon, but I don't know that people are people actually going to use that on her? I don't really know how it interacts with her kit. Does it even work? Isn't it like it hits people harder who are affected by Hydro or Pyro? Yeah, opponents affected by Hydro or Pyro take 20% more damage. I mean, could make her good with Hydro and Pyro characters specifically, but other than that, it's not. It doesn't seem ideal for her. I feel like maybe you could find something else that's better. But we still don't have a 5-star. What are we now? Like 45 wishes in? But that's okay. We can maybe pull some Yunjin duplicates. There's a Ning Wang. I was just talking about Ning Wang. I'm not sure how many Ning Wangs I have now that I think about it. That might be C2. C2 or C3 would be my guess. But we'll take stock at the end. See how many of everything we got. Definitely a constellation, so we know that much. Alright, we're going into 55 pulls here. Or 55 towards pity. We've only done 50 pulls today. Still no 5-star, but that's okay. Around 75 is where you would expect that your 5-star is dropping for you. Last time with Raiden Shogun, we got pretty lucky, I think. Didn't we get the first? There's another Yunjin. Didn't we get the first Raiden Shogun? Or no, we got the first 5-star, which was a Gene, which was nice. We got that in like 20 pulls. And then we got Raiden Shogun in another like 60 pulls. So overall, it was like an 80 wishes summon session that got us the 5-star we were looking for, which is significantly less than the 180 that double pity would get you. But here we go, 65. Just under the soft pity. Still no 5-star though. That's how it goes. That is A-okay. We're in it for the long haul. We're walking out today with... Why another Widsith? Widsith is not on this banner. Weapons aren't... Like, specific weapons aren't on this banner. But yeah, we're walking out with a Shenhe today no matter what. Because that's how I approach summoning sessions. Not everyone does it that way. But I don't wish for anything that I can't guarantee pretty much. Just because I'd hate to miss out. And that's just kind of my thought process to it. And I try not to spend any money. 75 and we're still not getting the 5-star. And by I try not to spend any money, I'm not buying like crystals or anything. I do get the Welkin Moon and the Battle Pass, but that's about it for me. I did buy crystals at one point, but right now, ever since the crystals reset a few months ago, I haven't bought any crystals. I honestly haven't bought any crystals in almost a year. And I didn't buy that many crystals when I did. but just good practice to avoid spending money unless, of course, you have the money to spend. But we're getting a lot of 4 stars in some of these drops, like a Ningguang and a Chongyun here. I mean, the Chongyun is just star glitter fodder, but Ningguangs are good. I think that might be C4 Ningguang now. Okay, we have to get it on this temple though, right? Like, you're actually joking if we don't get it here. And there we go. So there is a 5-star. It's G. I thought it'd be a little bit further down the line. Turns out pull number 76 here is our 5-star. Now there is the opportunity that we get a double 5-star. I've never gotten a double 5-star pull before. That would be pretty sweet. But I don't know if it'll happen today. There's another Yunjin. What is that? C2 Yunjin already? That's pretty good. Definitely will get to make my choice later on if I want constellations for her with the free character pick. Obviously, I have a super good character in C6, Zhang Ling. I was like, what the heck is her name? Yeah, C6 Zhang Ling already. That would be like, I feel like C6 Zhang Ling and C6 Jing Cho are your 2 best options from that pick. Being that I already have C6 of both of them, I'm kind of free to pick any of the other characters for constellations. Now here we did get C1 Jean, which is interesting. I kind of would have liked to get Kaching or Chi Chi here because those are the 2 standard banner 5-stars I don't have. Plus Kaching is getting her nice little skin. So oh, this doesn't show anything, right? Yeah, this just shows your old stuff. I wish that would update automatically. But we should be 9 wishes into the next one. So let's go ahead and see what we're doing here. It seems like luck is not with us. Well, I mean, it's average luck, but for me to go for Amos Bow, I think it took us getting really lucky. At least winning the 50-50 and probably getting like below 50 wishes to make it happen. And that did not happen. So we might be skipping Amos, but we'll see, we'll see. We got time to think about it. With stuff like Amos, Shenhe is a little bit different because I knew I was gonna wish for her, so like day one, I'm all about it. I already know I want it. I read all the abilities, tried her out, all that stuff before I went for it. The other thing you should do is maybe wait till people have used her to see what kind of builds they do with her to see if that interests you or not. So waiting is always your best bet. But with Amos Bow, if I do wish for it, it'll probably be on like the second to last or the last day that it's available. I like to wait as long as possible on stuff like that that I don't know I want for certain. And is kind of just something that would be nice. I like to wait till I have as much information as possible, like all the stuff coming in the next patch, what characters, what weapons, stuff like that, so I know what I'm going for in the future. So that was probably, it was either C6 or C5 Ningguang. Here's another Yunjin. We are going crazy on the Yunjins. Is that C3 or C4? I don't know. I lost count already. But we are 29 wishes into the next pity here. Definitely not getting any charity, but it will come. It will come. I hate to watch those Primo gems disappear. I've spent so long saving up. Okay. There it is, though. Less than 40 wishes to get the Shenhe. Will it be a double 5-star? A double 5-star would be super sweet, especially if it was like a Kaching or something like I was talking about earlier. There's the Shenhe. Perfect. Exactly what we wished for. I like that they're called wishes, because it kind of makes me feel like we can make puns. Stringless, I think that's also pretty good for me, because I don't think my stringless is very upgraded, or like, refined. Oh! Okay, it's not the Kaching, but this is the first double 5-star wish I have ever gotten in a 10 pull. And we won the 50-50 on the second one. I mean, I could say that getting Kaching would be winning the 50-50 or Chi-Chi, but this is the first time I've gotten a constellation for a limited banner character. I've never gotten a limited banner constellation. In fact, before we got that gene, the only 5-star I had with a constellation was Diluc, and I don't even use Diluc. Oh my god, that's really cool. Double 5-star, huh? I I feel like that's probably the greatest thing. I mean, you could go triple, right? But that's one of the greatest things that can happen in a temple. Plus, super lucky. Less than 40 wishes. How close was she to the end? I think we got like 1 or 2 wishes towards our next pity, but not that concerned with it. Let us take inventory here of what all we got. Now, Ningguang, um, we did have C3. That means we got all the way to C6. What did we get out of that? Jade Screen increases elemental resistance. I mean, that's kind of meh. Not the greatest considering Ningguang's a damaged character. Making Jade Screen better, I don't know if that's good or not. Do projectiles do more damage if they go through Jade Screen, depending on its level? Maybe. When Star Shatter is used, Ningguang gains 7 Star Jades. That's probably really good for her. I'm just gonna assume that that's a good one. So yeah, there's C6 Ningguang. Let's see what else we got here. Chongyun, obviously already C6. How many Yunjins did we get? We got C3 Yunjin. Now let's look at what we actually got out of this constellations. Opening Flourishes CD is decreased by 18%. That seems pretty good because I think you're just spamming that one, right? From my test trial with her, it felt like you just spammed that one. Every time it was up, you tried to do the hold if possible. Okay, what do we got C2 here? After Cliffbreaker's banner is unleashed, all nearby party members' normal attack damage is increased by 15% for 12 seconds. That seems amazing for any character that is normal attacking, right? Because it doesn't say like physical damage, it doesn't say a certain element of damage, it's just attack damage. So that means if you're running Ayaka, her cryo attacks are going to deal more damage. Kaching's electro attacks are going to deal more if you're running a Chongyun with her. Everyone's cryo attacks are going to deal more. Just seems like a solid upgrade overall. Might even work really well with any Shenhe team comps. So that one seems really good. What do we got here? Leveling up Cliff Breaker's banner level by 3. Perfectly fine there. Probably a good one. But I'm not that familiar with all the specifics. Now we did get C1 Gene here. What does that one even do? I don't actually use Gene. I am using her as a placeholder for Shenhe artifacts, though, which is kind of funny that we would get her right now. Increases the pulling speed of Gale Blade after holding for more than 1 second and increases the damage dealt by 40%. Okay, the damage seems significant. I have no idea if this first part matters at all. But sure, give me that one. Seems cool. Now, here's the big one. I don't know what any of her constellations do. So this is pretty exciting. Spring Spirit Summoning can be used one more time. Hold on, which one's that? Nope, that's not what I want. What is... So that's her skill. So it has charges now? Why doesn't it just say it has charges? What do you mean it can be used one more time? What did we miss out on? Last for 6 seconds longer? Oh, that one's hype, right? Active characters within this deal 15% increase cryo. Okay, I mean, if it was just damage without the crit damage part, I feel like 15% crit damage is less valuable than 15% damage, right? Because most characters have above 100% crit damage. So you're actually getting less out of that. But lasting for 6 seconds longer, that would be so cool. But we can't go for stuff like that. Constellations are a blessing, not something that you need. So whatever the heck this means, we might maybe equip her and figure out what it can be used one more time actually means, let us get into the party. Make a party with her real quick. Yeah, Venti, we're taking you out temporarily. Temporarily, where are you? There you are. Okay. So it does show charges, so you can see the little dots above the ability. So it is just charges. I don't know why I wouldn't just say charges. Because don't other characters say charges? Like, specifically? Like, Ganyu? This one's not it. Yeah, this one. Her E gains an additional charge. Why word it differently for a character that, like, they're kind of like the squad, right? Like Ganyu and Shenhe. They're kind of like designed to be the squad. They're both from Liyue. Um they're it's literally a cryo support for your godly cryo DPS, and they choose to word something that's the exact same differently. That's kind of weird to me. But anyways, it was a good summoning session, wishing session, whatever you want to call it. We did manage to get Shenhe, and we got two of them in the same poll. Isn't that crazy? That's really exciting. First double five-star poll. I mean, I've been playing the game for a long time. It's about time that something like that happened. It's pretty sweet. I'm really excited, especially for the constellation. Look at that. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. Really exciting. Make sure you do your research before you pull characters, just in case the character's not that useful for you. But obviously I wanted her. I got her. I got two of her. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.